Am I the asshole for suggesting an open marriage since my husband won't have sex and begs me not to divorce him?
No, because you
say
sound
no.
like, you openly communicated that's what you wanted.
Okay. All right. Let's hop into it then.
Josh has been tricky with these titles. The way he said, all right. Made me feel like, did we get it wrong immediately again?
Do I not do that?
Guess what, brother? It doesn't fucking matter anymore.
That's true.
We're just
free.
having fun.
We're having fun.
We're free from the whites rules.
No, I said like that because I was expecting you guys to go off it and then you didn't. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to jump into it.
Well, the title was very descriptive. So it sounds like it makes it seem as if they had already had discussions about the issues at hand.
He about to pull the reverse Uno card on our asses right now, Sean.
I'm ready. Like you said,
you just activated my trap card.
We're having fun, dude.
All right. So my husband, 48 male, and I, 46 female, have been married for well over 20 years. Our youngest left the house 8 months ago, so it's just us two left. I would have expected our sex life to get better. I don't have a high sex drive, but once a week or twice a week is good with me. I haven't had sex for 6 to 7 months. I have spoken to my husband about this, but he usually doesn't want to do any actual physical sexual activity. He asked me for a blowjob, but doesn't want to give.
No.
No. That's
incorrect,
right,
sir.
What a dick. Throughout our marriage, it was fine, but these last few months have just consisted of this. I've spoken to him multiple times about this, and the only thing he says is that he's tired or that he doesn't feel up for it. It's ruined my self-esteem. I'm getting older, and I don't look the same as I did years ago. I finally got fed up with this. I was honest and told him that this is ruining my self-esteem and making me insecure about myself and my age, and he didn't even care. He says everyone gets older and don't have sex as much anymore, and just changes the subject. After so many attempts of trying to speak to him about this, and him just brushing it off, I brought up divorce.
Okay.
He begged me not to even bring it up, that he needs me in his life, that we have been together for this long, and there's no point of divorce.
I mean, I feel like she's talked about the point of divorce. She's explained explicitly what she wants in a marriage, and then you have shut her down each and every time.
What a terrible reason to not get divorced. Oh, we've just been together long enough that there's no point. Like, there's a point for her. She's clearly not happy or satisfied in this relationship.
You make her feel like shit, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, babe, let's have sex. Yeah, I'll take a fucking blowy, and that's it. That's absolutely.
You ain't getting none, though. You ain't getting shit.
What the fuck?
Crazy. I told him that he can't just leave me around with no intimacy and expect me to be fine with it. I finally brought up the idea of an open marriage, and he immediately refused. He told me he couldn't ever see me with another man. It was back and forth until I just gave up. I don't know if I was a horrible person for even bringing this up, but I feel miserable here. So am I the asshole?
No. And I feel like divorce is inevitable at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's the right decision at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he's not making any moves to try and mend the situation at all.
You threw a suggestion out there, immediately shut it down.
Yeah.
And it sounds like multiple times you've talked to him about it to where he's just like, I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Like, okay, well then this seems to be a pretty serious thing, at least for my part of the relationship. So I don't know. It feels like shit to be unheard.
Yeah. And this is actually very parallel to that one story we did where the genders were reversed. I think it was with Stewart.
It was the husband like said that he went to therapy about it. Like he had some
he was feeling
insecurities, feeling neglected. Yeah. But the thing is, he straight up like, and essentially, but I think it was justifiable why he did it.
I think I landed on everyone sucked, but
yeah, we leaned on that. But I was just like, you know what? I feel like you said it so many times.
Because if you keep bringing, like, if you're bringing this to the table to discuss in a relationship and trying to have a healthy conversation about it, and your partner is just, brick walling you,
then divorce.
Get divorced. That's exactly. Don't cheat. That's why he sucks.
I'm anti-cheat.
But in this story, she hasn't done that. She's brought up the idea of an open marriage. He refused. So the only thing left is like, either he's got to change or she's got to move on with her life and find someone that appreciates her and wants to, satisfy her.
Get that D and get that D. That's all I can say.
Divorce. Oh, I understand.
Oh, divorce and then dick. Gotcha.
Got it.
I gotta say, it just bugs me anytime like we hear these stories where like somebody is like bringing up an issue that obviously, and also bringing up issues is difficult in a relationship. So if someone's bringing up an issue, as serious as intimacy, I feel like, they're being brave and they're being like, all right, well, this vulnerable obviously means a lot because I have to do this. If it didn't mean a lot, I wouldn't even bring it up. It means a lot. I'm going to do this. And then to be shut down, and then not only shut down, but also like give no like, all right, well,
no compromise.
A counter, a compromise, or like another, like, you're like, okay, well, just other ideas. Like, all right, let's fucking just throw a bunch of ideas at the wall. It's always just like, no, that's just how old people are. I don't know what to tell you. Or, just like, she comes up, okay, well, we can't do that. And then she's like, well, what about an open one? And he's like, no, it's kind of like improv. You got to always be like, yes, and you know what I'm saying? Yes, and
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, dude can at least, if he's not feeling up to it because, maybe that's not his shit anymore. Right. He could at least offer something to his wife to be like, hey, maybe let's go to a couples therapy, or maybe let's go to a sex therapist, and let's find out middle ground where like I can satisfy you in a way that like, maybe I'm not up for like the type of intimacy you want, but let's find something that we can do together so that way we can sustain our marriage. The whole like, we've been together this whole time. That is not justifiable. Sometimes love is not enough, right? You got to do all these other external factors and all these other things to keep a marriage going, because, they've been together for 20 years. It's understandable. Like the well has probably dried up, or the fire is not as hot and burning as it used to. But if you truly love your partner, when they communicate their needs to you, you got to do something about it, brother.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And
agreed.
Reddit agreed with both of you, said not the asshole. Gray said, okay to everyone saying low T, as in testosterone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that takes out your sex drive, but you don't need high testosterone to go down on your partner or be intimate in a non-sexual manner with them.
Or to just bring up other ideas. I feel you don't have to be high T to come up with an idea of like, why don't I fucking, I don't know,
use a toy or something on you.
Yeah, why don't I fucking make a mold of my dick or something? It's close enough. Do something.
Well, so they go on to say, especially after you've given them a blowjob, it may be part of the issue, but the bigger issue is the hubby appears to be selfish because he's asking for a blowjob. So he's not, the low libido is not the issue because he's still asking for you to do sexual favors to him. The issue, he's not even willing to do anything for you.
Do it back, yeah.
It's crazy to ask. It's crazy for them to ask and then to you reply.
He's like, you know what?
Let's not do that, but you can do it for me though.
Yeah. What? Excuse me? And then Blink 182, your bedroom said, you can catch me dead before I put up with a man that asks for a blowjob but refuses to touch me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It